Quick video on the Ruger Precision Rimfire rifle. I was very excited when I heard this rifle was coming out. I'd actually seen, I think it was 22 Plinkster who I first seen shooting this rifle, and he got pretty good results with it. And first off, let me kind of go over some things. It is very AR type. Like, this has a stock like an AR. This has a pistol grip or a grip like an AR platform. It has a forend like an AR, which is actually very small and very nice forend. It also has a safety like a AR, and it's very similar to its bigger brother, which is the Ruger Precision rifle, which I've seen shoot very, very well. But anyways, with this one, I was thinking, you know, sub MOA 100 yards. Maybe that was expectations that were way too high. And even when the wind wasn't blowing, I've tried every type of ammo with this. You know, with this one I've tried, and I know the follow through is extra, like, very important with this type of rifle setup, because the ammunition is just so much slower, and you can really mess up your shot if you, I mean, 22s are hard to shoot sometimes. Even though the recoil is a lot less, they're harder to shoot because people tend to, I guess, get more comfortable with them. Anyways, with this one, I was confident and I shot it, and sometimes I would get really good groups and then it would go really bad. I think it was the gold medal. I tried the gold medal match. I think it was the standard velocity, and then it was the high velocity. So I tried different types of ammo with this, and still issues. You always want to check this too to make sure that this is not loose, because if this is loose, well, you're going to get really crazy groups. You're going to get a good group, and then it's going to move way over here, and then it's going to move down here, you know, all across, all over. I've had that happen before too. So that's part of your troubleshooting. I took the Bushnell scope that I had, which was a deploy MOA reticle, which I'm more of an MRAD guy, but that was the type of scope setup that I had on that. And I'm trying to make this video short, so, but anyway, so the scope wasn't the issue, which I thought it could have been. And, you know, with the 22, you're not worrying about the shock or it being shock proof or anything. I mean, you do want it shock proof, but you're not having excessive recoil with this thing. But anyways, you always want to check that all of the screws and things like that, kind of like my other video that I have, you want to make sure that everything's tight. And this is the setup that you have right here. You can see the screw right there, and you can see the screw right here. And you want to make sure that you know, all that's tight. And it was, and you don't want to over tighten, you know, having issues with that as well. But long story short, it's not really what I would, you know, feel comfortable about calling a sub MOA at 100, you know, at 100 yards, a sub MOA rifle. At 50 yards, yeah, you're going to get, you know, better accuracy, but maybe I just hadn't found the right ammo for it yet. You know, if you guys have any, you know, sort of recommendations. I've tried pretty much everything that I know of right now. But, you know, maybe the Aguila or whatever they call that, maybe that might be some match. I've heard that's good. But I tried the Ely match. I've tried the Federal, you know, match. I've tried the CCI. Pretty much all the go-to brands. I've tried all that. It's still not where it should be. And it's more, you know, it's a good, like, once again, it's a good, accurate gun for most 22s, but for what this is supposed to be, when you have precision that's in the title, you know, I like Ruger. They produce really good, high quality stuff, but the accuracy is not really there on this. And I think that if you change this out, this barrel, you would definitely, with like Elijah or something like that, you're kind of missing the point with what this is supposed to be about. You know, this is supposed to be kind of like a, you know, in the box type, all you need for like precision and stuff like that for, you know, Ruger, you know, sort of setup. But I will say it does a great job. I'm not trying to throw, you know, like bad, you know, some sort of shade at Ruger, but I think they do good, and it's a good quality rifle. It's just not as accurate as I wanted it to be. and I'm just trying to let you guys know this is my experience. It's not really an opinion. It's my experience with it. I've let other people shoot this rifle and pretty much the same thing. And you know, with this, it's something more or less with the bedding. I think that, you know, even though you get it tight and everything is right, you know, it's still going to be off just a little bit. So that's my experience. And I did change this out, by the way, to a Magpul Plus. I think it is what it was, the MOE Plus. I think it has it right here. Should be able to see that. I think it's a plus symbol right here. But anyways, or something like that. But anyways, really nice trigger. I mean, the trigger, I don't care what anybody says, that trigger is very, very nice. Very nice. I'm used to Timney and I'm used to a lot of good triggers, but that's a good trigger. And, you know, this was off a little bit. Like, you know, when I would take this, the Picatinny sort of rail, you know, I tightened it up, but every time I would get it like completely level with this rifle and change it to another rifle, which can happen, you know, a lot of my other rifles, a lot of people say, well, you're going to have differences with that. That's true. But with this one, it was a greater difference. It was way, way off. Like normally this way, and it might be like this with another rifle. This one was more like from here to like here. So very much a big difference, you know. But anyways, great rifle for, you know, if you're buying this for your child or something like that. It's probably a good rifle for them. You know, it's accurate enough, definitely. But if you're trying to split hairs at 100 yards, and that's pretty much any rifle, you know, accurate rifles is all I want to really be around. And, you know, it's probably not what you're looking for, at least with this one. Maybe you'll get a good one or one that shoots better. But anyways, that's just my opinion. Hope you guys enjoyed the kind of short and quick review. But if you did, please like and subscribe. And just trying to be honest out here with you guys, just so you guys get a good, you know, accurate representation of what this rifle is. I like a lot of things about it, oversized bolt knob and things like that, but accuracy just not there. Anyways, thanks guys.